What is going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Today is Saturday, and it is a little gloomy, little rainy outside. And I just got my new Ciro frame-mounted adjustable highway pegs in. If you watched my last video that I posted, I was installing my lower fairing on, and when I took these off to get to the bolts and everything, I noticed that my left floorboard mounted peg, you see there's broken there, it's got a crack there, it's got a crack there, and that is no fault of these highway pegs. This is strictly from me probably dropping the motorcycle, and I have dropped it on the left side. Heck, I've even dropped it on the right side. I'm not afraid to admit it. You know, once you do some of the things I've done, fear of dropping the motorcycle kind of goes away. But nonetheless, I was like I said, inspecting these, and I saw that was broke, and I was like, you know what, that's not real super safe. So I went ahead and ordered a new set. They got delivered today. Ordered these from JP Cycle. They shipped out quick, got delivered in a timely manner, so I am thrilled. If you are thinking about these and you just don't know how you feel, the reason why I went with these instead of the crash bar, the highway mounted ones, or the highway bar mounted ones, I should say, is because, once again, my last video, I had the chopped engine guard. I had the shorter one, and it's round on the end, and it's really hard to attach a highway mount right here without it turning and twisting and being straight and all that. So a friend of mine, Tony, you see him in other videos, he got these first. He loved them. I decided it was a cool, unique highway peg, and they're really comfortable. So I decided to go with them as well. So as you see here, I've already taken off the actual highway peg itself. These do not come with highway pegs. You'll have to order these separately. So like the one that's in the picture, it doesn't come with those. You can, from Ciro, you can order these, like any of these, but any highway peg that you have will work. As a matter of fact, I almost came close to putting my stock passenger highway pegs on this, but my friend also had a set of these, and I liked how when they were here, I could kind of angle my foot and just put it on both because of the wider footrest. So, but let's get inside this box. Let's see what's in there. Also, I forgot to mention my other bolt that came out of this side was bent, so I didn't really want to use compromised bolts to put this on. So I'm hoping there's bolts in that box. I'm pretty sure there is, because when you switch these out with the stock floorboard mounts, I'm pretty sure it comes with longer bolts. The only pieces you're changing are these front ones here. You're not changing the back ones. The back ones stay. So you're only changing the front ones. So let's open this box. Let's get inside. Let's see what's in it. All right. So when you get into the box here, you got some stuff. That looks like the arm. Here is one of the brackets. Here's the other bracket. And there are these screws. Yes, it does come with some screws. Let's see what's in this other package. This feels, nope. This is this piece here. So I may have to run to Harley or the hardware store and get another one of these guys. So there's the left one, and there's the right one, and there is one of the extended arms. These really don't matter which side they go on. The other one. All right. These also are, these are not designated left and right, so these can go to either side. Man, guys, it is tough being tall and having to bend over and do all this, man. My back is already killing me. I'm like 6'1", which I'm not like super tall, but still, you know, having a little short table. Ugh. We got those pieces out. You do have to detach your floorboards, your floorboard mounts right here, right here. Actually, you don't have to do this one, just this one and this one to put the new ones on. And you'll see here that it comes with screws to attach here. It comes with a screw to attach here, and it's going to come with a screw to attach here as well. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 screws, so each side. So yeah, I'm going to have to reuse this bolt here. All right, guys. So I've got this sorted out a little bit more organized here to help y'all. You don't have to take off your floorboard mounts. You don't have to take off all this off your bike to install these. I just happen to have mine off because, like I said, I'm going to be replacing them, so I went ahead and took it off. You can do this while this is still stock mounted to your bike. And the way you're going to do that is we're going to start with the right floorboard. And underneath it, you're going to take a 3/16 Allen, and you're going to stick it in there. And mine's pretty tight. And you're going to take a 7/16 wrench, and you're going to take this off. All right. After you take your in my case the old one off, you're going to, or your stock one off, you're going to set that to the side. Now here, I could go ahead and mount this, which is probably what I'm going to do, just to make it easier. Mount this to the bike, and then I'll mount this to the bike, and I'll go ahead and attach this. But what we're going to use is when you take this off, when you take your stock ones off the bike, you're going to have these 2.5 inch 3/8 bolts that come out. You're going to reinstall those. Okay. Some of your older model bikes may have a nut on the back. Your newer model ones will have threads in the frame. But you're going to do that. Now, if you notice over here, I have my bolts that came in the Ciro box laid out. I have short, medium, and long. You're going to use the long ones here, and it's going to go in that hole when you replace it. And the way they tell you to do this is you're going to put a locking washer, and you're going to put a regular washer on your bolt before you install it. And I'm going to flip my little washer around here because I'm OCD. When you install it, so it's going to be like that. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this, and I'm going to go ahead and mount this to the bike, and then I'm going to reinstall that just like that. All right. So I will use a little blue Loctite on my threads when I install it. You're going to torque this down to, I believe it says 60 pounds, and you're going to torque, I think both of these are 60 pounds. But double check your instructions to make sure that is correct. So here we are down here. I'm going to put a little Loctite, a little blue Loctite on that thread, a little blue Loctite on that thread, and I just add a little bit right here to those. We'll go ahead and line this up like that. I'm sure one of these is probably going to fall out. Alright, so I have that started just like that. We're going to tighten this down using a 5/16 Allen, and we're going to torque it down to 60 pounds. Alright, so because I took my floorboard already off, I have to reinstall this piece here. If you are doing this on your stock one, you don't have to take them off. Like I said, you can just leave this on. So let me tighten this up real quick. I'm just going to lay this on top of here, and we'll be ready to go. So like I said, you don't have to take your floorboards totally off. Sometimes I think it's easier. But after you take your front stock one off, you're going to reuse this bolt. They're going to give you a new bolt for this. I guess technically you could reuse it. But now I've got this on, I'm going to put my bolt and my nut back through here. I'm going to tighten it down. I'm going to show you what's next. Okay, so I've got that tightened down now. There's my floorboard. Now we're ready to put on this arm. This arm here, they're going to use the nut that's already there. And this is where you're going to need to probably leave it loose until you get it adjusted where you want it. So the arm's going to go like this. You got teeth. They're going to go teeth against teeth, just like that. And when you get this tightened, this arm can be adjusted anywhere from there to right about there. So you're going to have to find the one that works for you. I like it right about there. And you're going to use your 5/16 Allen, and you're going to tighten that down. Now the final torque for this is 36 to like 45 pounds. But I'm going to leave that loose right now until I figure out exactly where I want that. Alright, so earlier I was incorrect about this piece. These are designated for left and right. This little screw and this little detent washer, this is going to go on top. So it's going to sit like this. So this is for the right side. It couldn't sit like this on the left side because then that screws on the bottom. So it's going to sit like this on the right side, and you're going to put whatever foot peg you pick, and it's going to go like that. Alright, so now we're going to pick our middle screw, and you didn't see me grab it earlier, but this is the middle screw. I had a little D-ring on it. So you're going to pick the middle screw, you're going to take the D-ring, and the instructions show the D-ring is on top here, like this. So I'm going to try to hold this like that. I'm going to try to get this inserted here. There we go. We're getting pretty close. And I'm going to put just a little touch of Loctite right here at the bottom of those threads. And this is also a 5/16 Allen. So now you don't want to give this too many ugga-duggas because you do want this to be able to adjust, but you don't want it too loose either. I'm sure there's a torque spec on it in the instructions, but I haven't exactly checked. Alright, now we're ready for this screw back here, and that's going to be the short screws that we have a locking washer on already. And so that is going to come over here like this. Once again, you have teeth on this side, you have teeth on this side, and we're going to put this screw like that, and we're going to put it like that. So as you can see, this is also very adjustable. You can adjust this however you want. I'm going to refer to my old set and see exactly how I want it. As you can see, I can't get in here and tighten this, so I'm going to have to loosen this, move this up, tighten it, and then put it back down. So let me get this set where I want to, and I'll get all this tightened up for you. Alright guys, so I got all this tightened down. I knew pretty much where I wanted this already. I used my old mount here to look at the angles, and I've got it pretty darn close. So like I said, with these, you have a lot of adjustability on them. You can move this arm higher or lower. You can move this higher or lower. They do make an extended version, which comes out a little longer for you longer legged guys. But this, I'm 6'1". I think I'm pretty well proportioned, but I like this because I'll show you here at the end. I can put my foot, I can put my heel over here, I can put my toe over here, and just kind of have my foot angled like this. Or if I want, I can go ahead and stretch all the way out. So, but that's how I got this set up. Let me get the other side done. I'm going to do it a little different. I'm probably going to assemble all of this together, and then I'll probably go ahead and assemble the floorboard and just put the whole floorboard in as a unit. To me, that's easier. I'll let you know at the end of the video which one I thought. I did this pretty much how the instructions said, which was to do this, 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 and this. But like I said, I think it's easier to have all this assembled as a unit, put it in, then find your adjustments. So let me get the other side done. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, as you can see here, I got the other side on, and like I said, I was going to put all this together while the whole floorboard was off, and go ahead and kind of pre-assemble it and then put it on as a unit. I thought that was easier than putting it on piece by piece like I did the other side, but that's the way the instructions explain it. But I thought it was easier with the whole floorboard off because I feel like you can reach stuff better. I did get my new bolt, which is right here. I did get a new bolt. Luckily my guys at Harley hooked me up with one, and so I don't have to worry about the integrity of that. But let me get this bike lowered and see if I got my settings correct on that. Alright, so as you can see, my tank's kind of cleanish, kind of dirtyish, but with it like this, you see here that with my foot I can put my heel down there on the floorboard, and I can put my ball of my foot up here just like that, and that's pretty comfortable. Or if I want to, I can just extend out like that. Now I am 6'1". I have about a 32-inch inseam, and for me, these standard reach frame-mounted highway pegs are perfect. I can do that. I can even kind of rest my heel if I really kind of stretch them out. I do have the Mustang extended reach seat. It does sit you back about an inch, so I can reach these a little bit better with my stock seat or my Road Glide limited seat. But anyways, like I said, these have all kinds of rooms of adjustments for them, and that's what I really like about them. But they are really comfortable. If you have the chopped engine guard, this is a really good solution to it, because for those of you who have the newer bikes with the chopped engine guard comes here. It's round. It's hard to fit a highway peg that won't rotate and turn. That's a problem I had when I had the chopped engine guard. My bike is a 21. It came with the chopped engine guard. If you watched my last video, I put the full engine guard on, put my lower fairings on, because it's winter time. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys are interested in those, I mean, go check them out. I'll have a link in the description. I don't get paid for none of this stuff. I'm not sponsored by anybody. It would be cool if I was, but hopefully I'm just here to help, people with their bikes and pass on knowledge. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.